is mostly gone, and the little bit of headache that is left in me, it really isn't that bad, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to cross off a day on the Christmas countdown. Okay, so we are down to 11 days until Christmas and 8 days until Christmas break. I am back from school, and today was actually a pretty decent day. So I started off the day in TA or homeroom or whatever you want to call it, and we had to play basketball, so we shot hoops and we ended up winning by 3 points, so that was a good thing, I guess. And then I went to PE, and I had PE for a block day, so we only have half of our classes, but we have them for twice as long. So we ran a lot, and then we played these different tag games, and then played kickball, which they're not my favorite games ever, but it's okay. I went to algebra, and today we got to bring food, and food makes the world go round and makes everything better. So it was automatically a good day because I got to bring food. So I ate my food, I took my standardized test, and I actually did pretty well on it. I did the best I've ever done before. I'm in like the 93rd or 95th percentile. I don't know, but I improved a lot, so that's always a good thing. And then I went to band, and today in band we were going on tour, so we got to go and play for elementary schoolers, and yeah, that was fun. And we introduced the instruments and so that they know what these random things we were blowing into were. And they would always sit like the little ones in the front and then like the older kids in the back. And the first graders were so impressed by the instruments. They'd be like, "This is a flute," and they'd all be like, "Oh!" And then it would just like, as we kept getting bigger instruments, it was just, they kept getting more amazed until I got to the tuba, and they were all like, "Oh, it's a tuba!" It was hilarious. I love little kids. And after we played our songs and all that jazz, actually it wasn't any jazz music, but all that Christmas stuff, we went around and gave the little tiny kids high fives because the older kids didn't want to give us high fives. But we gave the little tiny kids high fives. And I was going down the line like high fiving everybody. And I get to this one little boy and I like reach out my hand and he goes, no, and walks away. And I'm like, okay, I just got rejected by a first grader. Wow. And then there was another little kid at another school we went to that I was like reaching out my hand to give him a high five. And he like tried to high five me, but ended up hitting the little kid right beside him, and I felt really bad. But yeah, that was about it. Oh, there was another embarrassing thing that I kind of did, but it's okay. So we have all of these school organizations, and so in between songs, you stand up if you're in that organization and sit down, and they just rattle off these organizations. And so you stand up until the next organization's called, and then you sit down. And so I was like standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, you know, and then she just, like, the last thing she called, it was me. I think it was like yearbook or something. So I stand up, and all of the yearbook people are behind me because normally I'm like looking around trying to figure out so I'm not like the awkward one standing up for a really long time. But everybody was behind me, and I didn't want to be looking behind me, you know, and look really awkward that way. And so I was waiting for her to call the next thing. But she didn't, and so I just sort of spaced out or something, and so I ended up standing a lot longer than everybody else who was in yearbook. But the past is in the past, and you let it go, let it go. And I know this is really annoying, and I'm sorry, so I'll stop. So yeah, that happened. And then, after school, it was my best friend's birthday, so we went to DQ, so happy birthday, Anna. So I honestly can't remember if I showed you my reindeer earrings this morning, but I had gotten these super adorable reindeer earrings from Walmart the other day, whatever Vlogmas day that was. But here's one of them. Look, it's so adorable. Okay, I need to make it stop spinning so you can actually see it. But isn't it adorable? But then, this morning, we were at homeroom, which is like our TA, and I was like feeling my earring, you know that you sometimes do that just because, and my other earring had lost its reindeer. So instead of looking like this one does, it's just this. And so I took out my earrings because I felt kind of weird just either wearing just one earring or wearing one earring and then this little hooky thingy. So yeah, and that's really sad because I really liked those earrings, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. And I feel like this vlog has been really long because I've just sort of been telling random stories. Hopefully you enjoyed them. So thank you for watching. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because I'm trying to reach 300 subs by January 1st. So Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.